What's up, guys? So not a particularly fun morning this morning, just leaving the house to go. We have to do an eviction, and it's on an older lady who's been in this apartment for quite some time and just became a real problem over there. She's probably in her 70s and been causing all sorts of trouble over at the apartment building, and we tried to work with her, offered her multiple options for moving out of the apartment voluntarily. She stopped paying her rent in addition to causing all sorts of problems. And you know, we've gone through the eviction process right up till today, and the sheriff is going to be over there at the property in less than an hour. So heading over there early. The last information I got yesterday afternoon is that she is still in the apartment. So this is probably going to be a situation where sheriff takes her out of there, and then we're moving all of her furniture out onto the side of the street, which never a fun thing to do as property managers, but unfortunately it's part of the job, and we'll see how it goes. So guys, I'm here in an empty apartment where we had an eviction last week, another property where unfortunately we had to evict someone, and I'm going to include in this video, I'm going to include some footage from the actual eviction, the day of the eviction, and we got some footage on my iPhone just as right after the tenants vacated. It was one of those where the sheriff actually showed up, the tenant was still in there, and unfortunately had to go through the process of letting them know they had to be out right away. So we went through that, but got some footage right after that showing the state of this apartment, totally jam-packed with a whole bunch of garbage. The short story here is the person living in this apartment had been here for quite some time, smoked like a chimney, and if you actually look around, you can see how yellow everything is. It's pretty disgusting. I'm not even going to touch it, but you could probably wipe that off. That's the amount of nicotine that's on the walls here. The walls were originally white, but they look like they're a beige color. So this, once again, is going to be another remodel. The building that this is in has another 11 apartments in it. We've been managing it for quite some time. This tenant was here paying rent, but became a real problem over the last few months, and then stopped paying rent and was just causing all sorts of trouble at the property. So we ended up making the decision to go ahead and file the eviction after, as always, attempting to get this person to work with us to move out. They decided not to do that, so it came down to an eviction. But you can see this is, well, just with the level of smokiness in here, the smell in here, it's terrible. This is an older kitchen. It's not actually in terrible condition, but we're gonna have to do so much work in here that we're probably gonna go ahead and upgrade the kitchen anyway. Like I said, there are 11 other apartments in this building. It's actually in really nice shape, great little courtyard area. I'll get some footage of that to show you guys. And this will, you know, by investing in this unit, we'll get some great rent here, and it'll just be a nice place for people to live. So as always, it's good to start fresh on some of these things, and you know, this unit definitely needs an upgrade. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick video walkthrough here of the unit so you can get an idea of the condition of it, see what it really is like after everything is out of here. And I'm going to go ahead and take a look in here. Obviously this is gross. We're not going to keep this refrigerator, but ugh. Wow, what a mess. So kind of hard to believe somebody was living in this apartment up to less than a week ago, and it has just gotten nasty. So we're obviously going to go ahead and replace all of that. And obviously there was a level of dysfunction here. I think alcoholism and drug use probably. unfortunately. So this bathroom, the tile work in here is not bad. We can probably do a pretty good cleanup here without having to spend a fortune. And it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. So to give you an idea, once this is renovated, we can probably rent it right now for around $1,500 mark. The person who was living here, we had been cutting them a deal just because they were a little bit older and had been living here a long time, and they were paying about $1,000 a month. And just to give you an idea of the amount of tar and nicotine on the walls here, you can see where they had pictures and posters up, some furniture, and the areas where there was nothing, where the tar and nicotine has stuck to it. So this stuff, I mean, even if the paint was in good shape, would be very hard to clean. This is going to definitely require a very deep cleaning, maybe even having to replace drywall to get rid of the whole smoke smell. We'll run an ozone machine, and of course we'll repaint everything after sealing it up properly. So right here is the apartment that we were just in, and I just want to give you guys a shot of the actual property. You can see it's in really nice shape.